Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for staying tuned. Today I just want to talk about something that happened to me recently. As you can tell by the title, it says it all, but I'll explain in further detail what happened. But before I get into it, I just want to explain the importance of remaining and staying focused. I honestly cannot emphasize on the term focused enough. You know, where I am right now, I just feel that I'm learning how to entertain what truly matters and not put my mind on things that don't matter. To understand that life is precious and that anything that controls your mind is somewhat an idol. Anything you think about regularly becomes your comfort. It becomes your area where you, I can say, lounge. And one of the reasons why I want to start with focus is because I wasn't focused. I was distracted by certain things that wasn't even relevant. So I'll start. I remember quite recently when I was going home from work, I received an email from Hmrc regarding a tax refund that I can claim of £244. Now, because I was on the train going home, I wasn't really keen on entering my details on the train, simply because I just prefer using my laptop. So I got home, entered all my details on that email. They asked me for my name, they asked me for my address, my mother's maiden name, my date of birth, the 16-digit number, the sort code, the account number, the 3-digit number at the back of the card, and the expiry date of the card. I wasn't focused at that time, but the good thing I can say I was happy with was the fact that I did it late at night. The next day I woke up and I realized that I did something wrong. When I was reading my Bible in the morning, I said, you know what? Something is seriously wrong. I was trying to stay calm, but I was a bit anxious. So I thought, let me check my account quickly. Spoke to my sister about it. She said it's a scam because no company would ever ask for your 16-digit number, nor the 3-digit card, nor the 3-digit number at the back of the card. So on my way to work, even before that, sorry, I apologize. Before that, I checked my account. Thankfully, the money was still there. So I transferred money from my current account into my savings account. On the way to work now, spoke to my trainer and I told him the situation. He was so lovely enough to let me go to the bank and sort it out. It took an hour and a half to sort this out. When I got to the bank, I just started crying. Everything I was focusing on was useless. One of the reasons why I would say that I've learned a lot from this lesson is that if God can't get your focus in one area, He will trigger something to make you focus on Him. My card was the biggest trigger I've ever had. I've never had someone scam me before. Never. I've always been good with money. I don't even understand how this person got my email, but according to the ladies at the bank, they said that it happens to a lot of people. Every day people are stealing, scamming. I don't understand why they do that. So I got there, explained myself. Thankfully, the gentleman blocked my card and he's issued me a new one, which is going to come very soon. And I want to remind everybody that anything you focus on can be detrimental to your mental health. I've learned to bracket my emotions. Bracketing your emotions means being able to manage how you feel under pressure. How do you react to certain things? How do you respond to certain things? Do you allow that issue to become so big that you can't function? Do you know that what you focus on can potentially affect your relationships? You are more likely to be a dysfunctional person if you can't handle your relationships, if you can't handle life. I tell you, this experience will never be forgotten. And I want to use this video to encourage everybody out there, men and women. Don't allow anybody to distract you. Don't insinuate and assume things in your head. Make sure you ask before you assume. And learn how to remain focused on God. Learn how to pour out your heart to Him. Don't allow yourself to be controlled by life circumstances. People who don't even invest in you as much as you invest in them. That was my issue. Because when I pour out a lot to people and don't receive it back, let's be real, it hurts. We all need support. No matter how successful you are today, you will still need that support from somebody. You will still need a shoulder to lean on. You will still need someone to cry on when you're down. I guarantee it. No man is an island. I learned to discipline myself. I learned to discipline my mind. I learned to surround myself with people that know my worth. That I won't be worried about what others are doing. That I won't be focused on what or how the way people are acting. My focus was distracted. And I can honestly say that God taught me in such a way that humbled me. If not, I could have lost all my money. Where would I have got that back? That's why I said that God is faithful and He will continue to be faithful. Now, when you are on the path to success, or in any form of success, whether it be getting a new job, being in a relationship, getting married, living abroad, traveling, no matter what it is, no matter what your success is, setting up a ministry, writing a book, etc., the enemy will come and distract you. He will pollute your mind with things that knows is a weakness. As much as God knows your weaknesses, the devil does it too. The enemy knows. I tell you, I've learned to manage my emotions. I am not the lady I was 3 years ago. I didn't allow this to get to me to an extent where I wouldn't do anything. No. I was intentional about making this video because I wanted to let everybody know that there are scammers out there. And I'm sure you are already aware of it. But there are people out there who want to ruin you. And you should never allow that to happen. If you allow people to be your focus, you are preparing yourself to fail. Now, I'm not saying that, as I said before, that you don't need people. You do. But don't allow that person to become your idol. Don't allow that person to become your focus. If that person is the center of your attention, I'm telling you, God is going to bring something in your life to humble you, to bring you back to your knees, to surrender everything to Him. I've learned so much. I've never experienced this before. I've learned to understand that my focus is so important to Him, that He wants everything of me. He wants the way I feel. He wants the way I am. He wants the way I act, how I react to situations. He wants everything. And the thing about God is that God knows what you need, but He wants you to still seek Him. It's enough for you to seek Him when things are bad. But how about when things are going good? I learned a big lesson. To not allow myself to be distracted. I was distracted. Yes, I was. Hand on my heart. And what I was distracted about doesn't even matter. As I said, we're human. We think about things. It's true, we do. But don't allow that problem to magnify in your life. Don't allow pettiness to root its way up in your life. Your pain serves a purpose. I learned that I was actually stronger than I thought I was. I thought I was going to break. I thought I was going to, crumble. I thought I was going to, allow this to affect my day, but it didn't. I chose to surpass it, to be happy. And I can't tell you how happy I am tonight. I tell you, ladies and gents, Don't be distracted. This is not a time to be distracted by anything. Your destiny is too important. Where God is taking each and every one of us today is highly critical that we remain focused. You can't allow anything to get to you. I want you to be encouraged for this. Anything that's occupying your mind right now, let it go. Don't allow that issue to be so big that you forget that God can handle it. Because God is greater than your issues. He's greater than your mind. What you feed your mind is what is going to come to pass. I knew that nothing wasn't going to happen to my card. I knew it because I spoke positively. And I said, you know what? This card is covered. It's covered. And indeed it is. So I want to remind everybody here, don't allow life circumstances or anybody, if there's anyone in your life that's distracting you, kindly let them go. You don't need to justify yourself. If the person is distracting you, kindly let that person go in love. Sometimes we as humans can be the problem as well. I'm not just saying that it's people, it's how we react to others that can be an issue. As I said before, false assumptions, insinuating. These things become problems, but how you handle it is what matters. I nearly lost my money, but God didn't allow that to happen. He taught me that, Esther, if you can't seek me in this way, I'm going to teach you another way. And not to crush me, not to break me, but to make me better, to make me stronger, to increase my faith, to keep my eyes attentive. I can't emphasize on how much focus is so important, ladies and gents. I don't think I can emphasize it in words. I don't think my words are even enough to express the importance of focus. Focus in everyday life. No matter what you're going through. You don't wait for someone to pass away, or you don't wait for your money to, you don't wait for someone to steal your money before you understand the preciousness of life. There's so much that we have out there that we're not taking advantage of. And why is that? Because our focus is divided. Ladies and gents, I really hope this short video encouraged you. And I want to remind you to remain vigilant. Seek God with all your heart. With everything you have in you, seek Him. See what He will do for you. Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all other things will be added unto you. Everything I was worried about, He's already done. And I know it because my faith is strong. So I want to encourage you, ladies and gents, keep your faith up, keep focused, and know what truly matters most in your life. Take care. Bye.